What's up, my loungies? Welcome to Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's chat. Disclaimer. I do not condone in any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and also entertainment purposes only. This platform consists of celebrity drama, rumors, opinions, roasting, with some tea and some shade. So if you're sensitive to people's opinions, if you crash out over your faves, if you get triggered easily, this is not going to be the platform for you. Everything goes on over here regarding my thoughts and my advice. And sometimes the content might be a trigger. Okay. So, like I said, proceed at your own risk. All right. So, in today's segment, we are going to be talking about Finesse2tymes and minor rapper King. Okay. We also got some update with Meatball, some devastating, posts. We have Bill Haney. He was Devin Haney's father, who has some things to say to Young Thug. We have Cardi and Offset, Asian Doll, Jasmine, and 600 Breezy. And we have an update with Scarlip. Okay, y'all. So, all of my loungies, please make sure to like this video. So, let's get into the mess. Now, Finesse2tymes took in rapper King, okay, as his mentor, signed him, whatever he did with King, right? Fast forward. Now, King ran away. He's speaking and exposing Finesse2tymes. And Finesse2tymes is like, hey, you didn't want to be a kid. So, listen.
Ran away from me. King ran away from me with a stranger because I wouldn't give him no money no more. Because I wasn't taking him to games no more. I wasn't taking him to clubs no more. King wanted it. That's what King want to do. If it's King, it's up to say this, but King is loyal to money. So if you see King shooting, you see King in the club, you see King doing grown people, he not with me. I admit, granted, I was with it once upon a time because I understand where King come from. I let him curse. You know what I'm saying? I let him do that. And it got to a point where I was like, this ain't right. This ain't right. And we talked. And I told him, bro, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it in front of the world, though, so I can show them how smart you is. So King going back to school, y'all. King been with me a year and a half. But at this point, it's time for me to take action because if I don't lead you down the right road, I ain't gonna be able to live with it. I don't want you to get 14, 15, 16 and put the police on high-speed chases because that's all you know.
Okay, so y'all heard Finesse2tymes basically admitting in his current statement that King ran away with a stranger because he did not want to basically listen to Finesse2tymes when it comes to the path that King is going. He's trying to help him. He was trying to stop him from doing the things that he was allowing in the beginning of him having, whatever type of responsibility that he had with King. So, according to Finesse2tymes, he's trying to change King in a good way. But King
to y'all, but I left away from around him. I want to make that clear. He never sent me back home. He be texting my phone talking about some whenever you want to come back and act like a child. Bro, why would you kept me off the internet, bro. Then you try to switch my image up. You came and got me for who I am. And then you gonna try to change me for who I am. I'm who I am. That's how the internet know me. And any people who looking at me as a bad kid, I'm not. I'm an actually great person. You gotta get to know me, my.
All right. So now Sugar, who is Finesse2tymes baby mother / girlfriend, she has some things to say about King and his behavior in this whole situation. Okay. I'm putting this in there because he just said, oh, Finesse2tymes got me for who I am, but he not letting me be who I am. She says he didn't want to be a kid. He wanted to be grown. It's structured around here. A child going to stay in a child's place over here. Rick went above and beyond for him. Y'all can say what you want, but one thing for sure, nobody can question our parenting. Okay, so she like, listen, y'all don't know what the heck's going on. There's rules. A kid is gonna be a kid over here. All right. Now, the mother of Finesse2tymes son FNG King reportedly arrested for attempted murder. Witnesses say she, went crazy on her own mother. Okay. Now this is from last year. This is when the stories was breaking out about his mom being on drugs and in jail. Now Charleston White, remember, he called CPS on Finesse2tymes over King last year, and he was at 10 years old. So 2024, he's 11 now. Okay, I'm assuming he's 11 now. So yeah, there's been a issue going on with King and his coming up in Finesse2tymes. Now, Finesse2tymes got FNG Lil King and Little RT together to hop on a song. They had the little young ones, doing music together. FNG King says he ran away from Finesse2tymes because he was trying to change him, and says he owed people money and ran off on the plug in Oklahoma. Finesse2tymes and King beef funny as freak. But nah, Finesse ain't wrong though. He did all he could. Gave King the life kids dream to have. Now at this time, Finesse2tymes has said, see what I'm saying? Now King's mama done called CPS talking about she don't know where he at, and he haven't seen him since she got out of jail. Or because King won't give her money to support her habits. Why? This young man lives in $1 million home with his own everything. Don't have to worry about dodging bullets, okay? Or being hungry, running around Memphis with grown men shooting dice, okay? That actually hurt him for a few dollars. Why would you even risk that for your kid? I bring him to see his grandma every time I'm in Memphis. I give her $1,000. King gives her 1,000, and we laugh, kick it, and leave. See what I mean? Okay, so this happened at once upon a time. Okay, so it's been an issue. Now, my thing is this. Now, we know that these people in the industry are looking for, artists and stuff like that. And they are coming as young as King and RT. Okay, this is not nothing new. People in the industry been kids and coming up, and now they're adults. But the thing is this. Just because you're an upcoming rapper as a kid does not mean that you have to move and act like the grown men in the industry. Let's normalize kids being kids. Okay, he could rap how he want to rap or whatever the case may be, but that lifestyle don't have to be attached to him. It's not a must. I don't care what hood or how he grew up or whatever. The change can happen. You understand what I'm saying? But clearly, this kid don't really have any real guidance around him.
Kids nothing, and you be beating on Sugar. You beat on Sugar, and you have Sugar over there crying whenever you go cheat on her. Let's keep it real. Hold on now. I gotta just think, let me just think in my mind for a second. Then you got mad. You took the chain when I went out with Bag them. You told me stop going to the locker room with Bag them. You was hating on Bag them. Then when I tried to go in the locker room with Fat them to see my little Buckley, shout out to Buckley forever, my brother, we locked in. You was hating on Bag them, like, hey man, stop going in there with them niggas. Like, that's what type of time he be on. And y'all, that's why I left away from around him. Half of the people who left away from around him know that he cut though. And y'all, whoever go around him, he wants straight yes man. Real, I just had to bring this to y'all for CPS try to do something or anything. He was smoking with me, giving me drugs, man. He tote guns around him. They don't supposed to have guns around him. Sugar, she be having guns. Yeah, I got on one time we was in, if you look on this video, I can't go to jail. If you go back, they got on high speed chase, and I was in a car.
So y'all didn't hear what Finesse said. He said he knew he was part of the problem, so he was trying to correct it. It's never too late to try and correct your wrongs. Y'all just be talking. And I agree with that statement. It's never too late. First rapper beefing with a baby. I mean, that's crazy. That's that. Listen, change your image. Like, boy, if you don't sit somewhere and read a book, okay? So some people is like, stay in the child's place. The boy speaks well for his age and is able to articulate himself. I believe him. To be a grown adult and smoking with a child and him watching you adduce your baby mother is diabolical. And where is the boy's parents or guardian? He don't have none. There is no way a kid should be worrying about any situation like this. Mm-hmm. He's smarter than Finesse. How old is he? I'm so serious. He speaks like a grown man. This boy needs a stable, normal life. He talks grown because that's all he knows is grown man activities. I hope he can just be a kid. Don't we all be wishing to go back to that time? Do y'all want to go back to that time? But listen, at the end of the day, if Finesse2tymes, seen that what he was doing was wrong, allowing that minor to do the things that grown men were doing, then that's him. He seen what he saw, he wanted to change it, and it just didn't happen. Okay? Now, I know y'all gonna be like, oh, well, I'm so sorry, I feel sorry for yes, nobody asks for the parents that they have. So it's up to the parents to protect their child. Yes, it's sad and unfortunate, but at the end of the day, he has to have some type of guidance, because if he is thrown with the wolves in the industry, he is going to be a lost cause, and it's looking like that. So if he could have one mature adult male figure in his life at the moment in the industry that can do him right, by all means let that happen. So whoever is condoning the finesse and the minor king situation, then that's sick. So let's get into some of the updates. We got Meatball, Bill Haney, Cardi and Offset, Asian Doll, Jasmine, and 600 Breezy. And we have some Scarlip. Okay, yeah, so we got some things about that. So let's get into Meatball. Okay, Meatball came out on the internet on her social media with a devastating post. Trigger warning. Now, what is being said, okay, might be a little bit sensitive content to some and trigger warning to some. Okay, so please proceed at your own risk. So let's get straight into what she said. I'm crashing out. Just tell my mom and my brother I love them. I've tried nothing but my best to live and think I could do this, but I can't. I love everybody and I appreciate all the love and support. I can't do this anymore. I want to be gone. I've been feeling real down lately. Nobody really understands me. I just can't do this. Merry Christmas, Mom. I love you, but I'm gonna be, myself. See you soon. When you find me. Okay. Me and her mom is out looking for her. Once we hear from her, I'm gonna let y'all know she okay. That's her aunt. I literally hate when people do this. We love you, Meat. The whole city is behind you, baby. Prayers up. Meat, cut it out. I know it hurts, but it gets better. No guy is worth it for real. So this person think it's over a man. Meatball, stop. Nothing you going through is heavy enough to do anything like that. Prayer. Like, pray, baby. Okay, so some people is like, girl, cut it out. Now, PSA. This might be insensitive to some, but this is just me. I cannot overly care about somebody I don't know. That's just me. I'm not going to crash out. I'm not going to cry. That's just not the person I am. I'm sensitive to things that I need to be sensitive for, okay? Especially people that's close to me. That is something I get sensitive over and I will show emotions. Now, I don't like people that say and do this anyway, because to me, in my opinion, I feel like that is just a weak way out. That's weak-minded people, and that's just how I feel. Everybody in this world go through something, some even more worse than others, but you gotta have a stronger mentality when you're dealing with life, and that's just facts. Okay, some people can handle certain things when it comes to struggles and stuff like that, and some people can't. Okay, I'm never the type of person that it is okay with anybody having this type of thought process because of what they're going through, trying to get the easy way out. Now, the easy way out might work for some, but at the end of the day, a lot of these people don't even want to do what they think they want to do. You feel what I'm saying? Now, like I said, this might be a trigger warning. You might not want to hear what I gotta say, but you feel how you feel about people that come out on the internet and say these things, and I'm gonna feel how I feel about people on the internet or people in real life. I cannot for the dear life of me have anybody around me that have thoughts like that, because I wouldn't even know, what to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't. Okay, now if it's close to home, then yeah, I'll probably go about it differently because I personally love the person and care for the person, but I can't overly care about people that I don't know. That's just me. Now, I don't wish nothing bad to nobody in this situation or have any of these thought processes. Hopefully, she is found safely. Hopefully, she didn't go through with it. And hopefully, she prays. She prays after this because only God can help her at this point. But there has not been any update. But if there is an update, we will talk about it. Now let's get into Devin's dad, Bill. Okay, he seen the stuff that's going on with his son, Devin. The fiance, whatever she is to him. Okay, he has some things to say.
That she's a catch, that she is somebody. You know what I'm saying? And for her to say, okay, that was before I met Dev, but now I'm secure in a relationship that I'm in. He should have just saluted it instead of being in his feelings and coming back with all
Yeah.
this old extra other shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then screaming the big P. Well, in the big P, I said you got to let the woman do the choosing. She chose publicly which way she was going and set up saluting that. You come back and say now, oh, I can have that shit if I wanted it, which makes no sense.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's where it
Because you
that's where
can't
it
have
got real
you
murky
can't
for
yeah
me.
yeah because you can't have it if she don't want to fuck with you. And she said that she said publicly, I don't want to fuck with you. But then you come back and then say, well, I can have it if I want. And then everybody else ran with the shit because they don't understand the game. But he's been in the public eye with women, public figures or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he got a stomach for it. You got to have a stomach for this. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah.
and and that's the way it goes. So I think it was a little bit of lying inside those tweets. You know what I'm saying? And when it's Big P, it ain't no lying. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, unless it's big playing. And if the P stand for playing, and there's some playing going on, then you can never tell what a that's playing is doing.
Okay, so at the end of the day, he's the dad. If he feels that he's entitled to speak on his son's behalf, because let's face it, Devin did not come out and say anything as of right now. So I guess the dad felt like it was his job to do so. But Devin is a grown man, and if he had anything to say, he would say it. Let's get into these Christmas pictures with Offset and his kids. All right, his pictures came out really cute. They look like they was ready for the pictures. Offset looks happy. His kids looks happy. The only thing is that, his other kids isn't in the pictures. And he also acknowledged that, he didn't go into it, but he's like, I got a couple kids missing in the pictures. But, it is what it is. Okay, do y'all think that him and Cardi is the reason why all the kids couldn't come together for Christmas this year? Now Cardi's over there taking, Christmas pictures with their kids. She says, Merry Christmas. Don't ask about the baby. She was not with the picture stuff. It was very ghetto taking pics with these kids. Okay, as y'all can tell, because there is not a lot of pictures that she posted. She posted this one up, okay, her own solo picture, okay, and then she got one with Wave, which he is walking in front of her, and her facial expression doesn't look happy. Now we got Asian doll with her new man, okay, popping out with some matching Christmas pajamas. Do you think that they're going to last? Because a lot of people were saying, hey, she got a type. Now 600 Breezy and Jasmine took pictures with Blaze for the Christmas, while his ex is out online and people was claiming she's crashing out, which we already spoke about. But do you think that they're going to last if they made it official? Now Scarlip is having a girl. So welcome to the mommy world with the girls. Okay. Do y'all think that did y'all think that she was gonna have a girl or a boy? Let me know down in the comments. Now, let's get into a quick recap. Okay. Now, with the whole Finesse2tymes and King situation, a kid is always supposed to stay in a kid's place. Yes, sometimes the lifestyle that they're around and stuff like that determines some paths, but not really. I feel like no matter what you go through, trauma or however you grew up, okay, if it was bad, that doesn't determine your future. You are in control. You can't, things happen in life, but it's your decision on how you're going to go about it. That's just how I feel. So there's really never no excuses. Oh, I went through this when I was a kid. And we all go through some type of trauma or some type of something when we're younger, but that doesn't determine the path. We are where we at because of our own decisions. And that's just facts. So I'm not the type of person to give people excuses, and I'm not the type of person to give myself a bunch of excuses for my own decisions and mistakes. Okay? But hopefully Finesse2tymes be an adult in a situation. But I can feel where Finesse is coming from because King came out with some serious accusations on him. Okay. And I know a lot of people like, okay, he a kid. Okay, kids be telling the truth too. Not all kids be out here lying and starting things, okay? So I can understand, because if I was in any type of position with anybody putting accusations on me that can mess up my image and stuff like that, I'm going to speak out also. I'm going to tell my side of the things, and that's just what it is. But like I said before, hopefully King come across some adult, mature man, and King open his eyes to understand that he is still a minor and he still needs some type of guidance, no matter how grown he think he is by the environment that he's in. Now, Meatball, I said everything that I really needed to say about that. It's a sad, unfortunate situation that anybody would have to think like this because of the life things that's going on. But hopefully she's good, and hopefully she rethinked what she was, was processing at the time. Bill, speaking up for his grown son. I mean, it is what it is. A parent isn't obligated to speak on their grown child's behalf, but I mean, or their relationship, because that's basically what Bill was talking about. What Young Thug said in his tweet. Like, what? If Young Thug said that, okay, that is Devin's responsibility to respond if he wanted to, because it was about his fiance, his baby mother at the end of the day. But I said everything else that I need to say in this video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and click the notification bell so when I drop, y'all know. My loungies, we need to run the videos up. The month is not over, and we need to run it up. That means like, comment, do all that stuff to participate. Okay? But anyways, I love y'all, my loungies, and I will see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos. Bye-bye.
I was planning on this being something worth mentioning. Energy invested in someone I saw potential in. Who killed chivalry? They need to get their sentence in.